What is up, everybody? I'm back in another video, and today we are playing the only game where you can build a YouTube setup. No, actually though, we're talking about that Draven kid. Stevie is what some people call him. Alright, so last time I didn't really have that much info prepared, and it was kind of hard to do, I guess. Alright, so today we're just pretty much talking about a couple things about him. Well, we watch Emma try to get this perfect. Perfect! You earned yourself a treat.
Yeah, see, this is probably one of the best videos about him, because, you know, he was playing Steve in the last one, actually. I watched it. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, so it's actually been a long time since I played with him. And if you guys haven't, I had a little bit of research from the beginning. But then,
The last video was like 2 weeks ago, right?
I don't know.
Maybe it was like 2 weeks.
I did on Steep.
Anyway,
I did the
continue.
video on Steep. Alright, well, I'm just going to pretty much give you an example how I'm going to tell you exactly how I blocked them. Okay, you know what happened? Okay. By the way.
Let's hear it.
By the way, so real quick though, we're going to also say why he, we're going to also talk about how he, give me a second. Alright, well, we're going to talk a little bit before it. So, apparently friendship, well, I guess so what was happening is he would start, alright, I got a perfect sentence, okay, to explain this as best as I can. Okay, so he started saying that I kicked him to the curb and everything, which honestly I did not do. I did a lot more than him than he could ever, I did a lot more for him than he can ever dream of doing for me. Now, I wouldn't do something like that, but it was just something I had to do. Like, first things first, I prevented him from committing suicide. It's the first thing. We only know each other on the internet, but I prevented him from committing suicide. Which, by the way, if you guys don't know, I guess you could say I prevented him from committing suicide. But one thing that annoys me is how he pretended to commit suicide a lot of times and say he was suicidal. And, like, he would prank us, I guess, by getting a gunshot ready and then using it, then pretending
Yeah,
like he killed himself.
Hey, guys, I'm gonna go kill myself. Oh.
Like,
That's great.
then he would like wait a couple minutes and then he would say, he says that just to see if people care about him, like to see if they worry about him. That's not how you do friends. You just assume you just assume that you are good friends with your friends. You normally just don't test them to make sure they're your actual friends. Because I would rather assume my friends like me than knowing they don't like me. And I think that's honestly I did do it. So, well, yeah. And then I also prevented him from getting bullied. I talked to his dad. I said, hey, because he wouldn't talk to his dad about it. I guess he didn't want me to talk about it to his dad, so I talked about it to his dad. I'm just doing the right thing, okay? So I talked to his dad. I said, hey, Draven's getting bullied at school, so can you do something about it? Something like that. That was a while ago, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just about then, like, he started, like, oh, another thing I don't think I mentioned. I'm just gonna throw this out wildly. Like it's just like one time me and my friend Jacob were playing. If you don't know him, it's probably because he changed his name. But yeah, me and him were playing. But he changed his gamer tag. So we were playing. Yeah, he changed his gamer tag. Alright, back to Draven. So, the main star of this YouTube video. Okay. So, we're playing, me and Jacob and Draven are playing a game, okay? Now, I can't remember what we did to irritate him, but we ended up irritating him. And you know what he did?
Somehow.
Somehow. A couple minutes later, Well, wait, oh, I remember now. So me and Jacob actually blocked him because we didn't want to deal with him anymore. And a couple minutes later, apparently, a couple minutes later, he says, well, I'd say like an hour later, he says his friend died. Now, we all start feeling bad for him, and we re-add him. All right. And we actually find out that his friend didn't die, and he just lied about it so we'd feel bad for him. People who do that make me sick. So yeah, we felt bad for him and all that. And apparently his friend actually didn't die. Yeah, so yeah, pretty much he just wanted us to feel bad for him.
Which is a miserable thing to do.
Absolutely.
Like, you can lose so many friends by doing that. Hey, by the way, can you give me a keyboard and mouse again?
Yeah, what'd you do?
Where do you find them? Where do you find them?
Well, you gotta pretty much make them. Wait, what happened? You still have your 2.
Well, see, look, I wanted to move this here so I could put my camera there and stuff.
I'm gonna move the keyboard then. You could just replace it if you want.
Wait, where are they though? Where are they? And how do you go through stuff like that?
Alright, I'll just sit right there. Just turn off collisions and stuff. Alright, so back to the story. So yeah, it's pretty much, by the way, like everything is random because I can't really remember when exactly everything did happen. But most recent, like he keeps harassing me, by the way, if I didn't mention that, and I would really like it for him to stop. See, I would have brought down that video, alright? But people need to know that they shouldn't play with someone like that because of what he has done. Now, yeah, I'm gonna, well, actually, you know what, I got some information from my friend. He said that, what's his name? Oh yeah, Draven joined his party. And he started talking about me. I want him to leave me alone. I already told him to leave me alone. Also, some other time he told me to, what's it called? Yeah. He said he had a sniper glitch. So we just completely ignored him. Cause I just want him to leave me alone. Yeah, so then he joined our party and he said, bye B. Not gonna say that. Trying to keep the video child friendly, but I'm pretty sure you guys all know what I'm talking about. So yeah, he's talking about people behind my back. I wish you would just leave me alone, but I'm just ignoring it.
Wait, give me a second. How do you do like the flight collision? Like, how do you go through walls and stuff?
Oh, you just while you're flying, hit on make sure go down until don't hold anything. By the way, not have anything in your, just don't have your phone, and then hold L, and then you should be glowing, and then you should be able to phase. Yeah, you did it.
Whoa, I just died by... Hey! Sorry, give me a second. I gotta really... Just don't talk to me when I'm done.
So... I mean, I don't know what else information we got. Of course, yeah, he did join a party once before, and he said, oh, you want to be friends again? Well, I mean, by the way, everybody, if you don't know, like, he, every time he says he wants to be friends again, I forgive him, because, you know, I can forgive, and then, you know, then he tells me to, well, then eventually he says he always says that I'm always kicking him to the curb. Oh, another thing I figured I should mention. Wait, hold up, I'm gonna finish the part first. So yeah, he tells me I kick him to the curb. Yep, then next stage is like, oh, I'm sorry. I don't know. Yeah, so then this other time, I think it's kind of funny. So I like going to, I tell him once, I'm playing Battlefield 1, okay? I tell him, hey man, I'm kind of getting bored, I'm gonna go play with my other friend. And then he's just like, oh, whatever, I don't care. Apparently he got in trouble for yelling at me. So that was kind of funny. And then, you know what happened next time I played with them? And then he said, I see you made a new friend. Playing with him without me. Well, by the way, everybody, if you didn't know, he was caught watching something that he shouldn't have been watching. I'm not going to say what. Don't really want this to escalate anymore, but that's all I'm gonna say. And he was grounded from playing but anybody but me. Alright? And by the way, he's got something, like he's got his father so tricked saying that I am a bad person, I'm a jerk. I don't know. I can't believe his dad could fall for something like that. You'd figured you'd know. You know what, I can actually go edit this video I'm after. Oh, Emma. Like, because this is Emma's map. Alright, well, yeah, so. If I have any more information, I'll do part 3. Like, if I get some information from my friends. Oh, yeah. There's these 2 people that, oh, so, I don't know why, but a lot of my friends, this happens to a lot of them. I don't know, I think it's kind of stupid. Like, okay, so, I'm playing with, we're gonna say I'm playing with John Doe, okay? So, he's in my party, okay? So, what's his name? We're gonna say Emma joins. What's his name? Oh yeah, John Doe. He's just like, hey, do you wanna go play? Do you wanna make a new party and go play something else? That's what Draven was like. He had a friend that was called. We're not gonna exactly say his name. We're just gonna say, because I don't have any trouble with anybody else. I already said his name. I already said Draven's name, and I don't. I can't. Well, I mean, I can't take it down right now. I shouldn't have said his name, but so I didn't have any troubles with him. But here it is. There it is. All right. So yeah. So I'm not gonna say his name because I don't want to get in trouble with him. So yeah, that was pretty much what. That's what was. That's what Jacob. Not Jacob. That's what Nick. No. That's what what's his name? Draven would do. He would. When his friend joined, he would be like, oh, you wanna go play you wanna go play? Like, he was obsessed with them. Anytime he got an invite from him, he said, but by the way, everybody, this is just random, so if you wanna stop watching YouTube, it's nothing really no watch anymore. So he just, so yeah, he just pretty much, so he leaves the party and makes his own with him because he really likes playing with him. I don't know why he likes playing with him so much. I think he just, I don't know. It's just like, alright, well, yeah, so, I mean, I got really nothing much to say except for a couple other things. Like, yeah, I'm getting in trouble by his father and everything because apparently I'm being a bad friend. I don't care. Post what you guys think I am in the comments if I'm a bad friend or a good friend. Draven won't know a good friend from a bad friend even if it slapped him in the face. I'm kind of doing the outro right now, Emma. Got anything to say about Draven? You got any info before we end this video?
Did you say about Juice World and him and stuff?
Oh my god, we already talked about that in the first video.
I know, I'm just saying.
I actually didn't even I didn't even know what Juice World was until my friend told me what it is. Because I was talking about it with my friend.
Yeah, all I knew was he was a singer.
Yeah, like I was talking to my friend Jacob and I was just like, he also likes this dude called Juice World. And I was just like, I can't remember exactly what he said, but I know he mentioned that he was gay.
Like, yeah, to me it's crazy, you know?
If you guys don't know his new gamer tag though, it's Ice Wolf.
His new gamer tag?
Yeah.
Ice World?
Ice Wolf. So everybody gotta say this thing. Favorite animal, wolf. Praise the Lord. I think that's what a stat said. I'm just laughing at what order was in. I love Juice World, and I also love the wolf. Praise the Lord. Oh my god. Alright. I don't care if you look up my stats posted on YouTube. Emma.
Yeah,
just I mean,
Thank you.
I'll show you guys a picture of my stats for the outro. Yes. Alright, guys, here are my stats.
That's gotta be awesome.